Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about and explain about active and passive voice. Before we begin, I would like to explain what active and passive voice means. Active voice means that a sentence has a subject that acts upon its verb. Passive voice means that a subject is a recipient of a verb's action. You may have learned that the passive voice is weak and incorrect, but it isn't that simple. When used correctly and in moderation, the passive voice is fine. In English grammar, verbs have 5 properties: voice, mood, tense, person, and number. Here, we are concerned with voice. The two grammatical voices are active and passive. So what's the differences? So let's talk about active voice. When the subject of a sentence performs the verb's action, we say that the sentence is in the active voice. Sentences in the active voice have a strong, direct, and clear tone. Here's an example. Sarah finished the homework. Monkeys adores banana. All these sentences have a basic active voice construction: subject, verb, and object. The subject Sarah performed the action described by finished. The subject monkey performs the action described by adore. So the subjects are doing and doing because they take action in their sentences. So let's talk about passive voice. A sentence is in the passive voice, on the other hand, when the subject is acted on by the verb. The passive voice is always constructed with a conjugated form of to be plus the verb's past participle. Doing this usually generates a preposition as well. That sounds much more complicated than it is. Passive voice is actually quite easy to detect. For this example of passive voice, we will transform the two active sentences above to illustrate the difference. Here's an example. The homework was finished by Sarah. Bananas are adored by monkeys. Let's take a look at the first pair of sentences. Sarah finished the homework. The homework was finished by Sarah. The active sentence consists of Sarah as subject, finished as verb, homework as an object. The passive sentence consists of homework as an object, was finished as a form of past participle, by as a preposition, and monkey as a subject. Making the sentence passive flipped the structure and necessitated the preposition by. When to use active and passive voice? Using active voice conveys a strong, clear tone, and the passive voice is subtler and weaker. Here's some good advice. Don't use the passive voice just because you think it sounds a bit fancier than the active voice. Let's move on to exercise. First, let's do the active voice first. You can pause for a while to find your answer by yourself. But if you want to watch, I will explain to you. So let's begin with the house was painted by Anna. So let's deconstruct the first sentence. So the first house, which is object, is moved to the back of the sentence, while Anna as a subject moved to the front of the sentence. We changed the past participle was painted into a verb, so remove the was. Remove the preposition by as well. So there you have it, Anna painted the house as an active voice. Let's move on to the second sentence. The video was posted online by Ali. So first, the video as an object is moved to the back of the sentence, While Ali, as a subject, moved to the front of the sentence. We change the past participle to verb. So remove the was. So remove the preposition by as well. And there you have it. Ali posted the video online. So let's move on to the passive voice exercise. So the first sentence is I do my homework. So let's deconstruct the first sentence first. So move the object, which is my homework, to the front of the sentence and change do into done, so that form a verb, and move it to the back of the sentence. And there you have it, my homework is done. Let's move on to the second sentence. I am reading an interesting novel. So let's deconstruct this sentence. An interesting novel, which is object, move to the front of the sentence. So the word reading, change it into is being read, so that can turn into verb, and move it to the back of the sentence. And there you have it, an interesting novel is being read. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.